My name is Ed Booth, and this is my wife Kelly, and we will be married 6 years in October. When we got married, we're a blended family now, so we each came into the marriage with separate debt. Together in our marriage, when we got married, we probably had close to $20,000 in debt. So I had taken financial peace on my own at Faith. I don't remember exactly when it was. And I learned a lot about the basics. Unfortunately, with my situation the way that it was, I didn't follow them, but I knew them and I learned them.
Ed had this organized way of doing things, and I had this new brother-in-law who was an expert in the program, so I started to hear a lot about it. But I just kind of thought doing things my way was the best way. It was kind of working for me, so I wanted to keep it that way. There was a program called Momentum in our church where many church families and people were going through this financial program, and we decided to hold a small group at our house. I was the more reluctant one. Again, I liked the way I was doing things. I wasn't quite sure if I was ready to change. So we went through, we learned the principles. They were great principles. We had gotten married in 2010, and by the time we took the class, it was 2013. And for that time, we had been doing our finances separately. We were a blended family. He had, his family, and I had my family, and it just seemed to work better to keep everything separate.
I said to my wife, let's put it on this spreadsheet. Let's put it all together, put it as if our finances are together, put it on this spreadsheet, and let's see what it looks like.
It looked great on paper. It gave us some hope. But then we had to get down to the real work, which was we had to actually sit together and spend time, recording every single transaction and seeing where we were every week, and do this thing called closing out the month, which I had never closed out any month. I just had this running, forever tab in my checkbook, and that's how I did it. And I just didn't get that at first. And there were times when I said, I just don't think I can do this anymore. Let's just go back, and I'm gonna have my bank account and you can have yours, and we don't have to talk about this anymore because I just can't stand it anymore. But then we'd calm down and we'd talk about it again, and I'd say, well, no, I really don't want to give up. We did say we were gonna do this, so we're gonna have bumps in the road, but we were gonna persevere through them.
One of the things I learned in financial peace was that you tell your money where to go, and that's what we did. And that has resulted in debt-free, and we stuck to the program. We stuck to the excitement of losing debt and making decisions together.
We don't have car payments anymore. That was the first big debt that we paid that I thought, we paid this off early. That was so exciting. Like, I don't have to pay for my car anymore. I'm just keeping it, and that was such a relief. In my old ways of doing things, I would have said to myself, well, if I can't come up with the money, I'll just throw some on the credit card, whatever I can't come up with. But what we did is we sat down, we looked at our finances, and we decided one day we were going to do it. We set a goal for the following month. As of November 1st, this is going to start. And we didn't know, day to day how that was going to look, but we decided to start and to stick with it. Wherever you are, whether you have no debt, whether you're in college or you're just getting married or single or whatever, this program can help you. If you're not in any debt, that's great. There's so many steps to just stay that way.
Right now, because of some poor choices and some unfortunate things in life, I have a lot of catching up to do, especially for retirement. So for the young people out there, do this now and get it right now, and you will not regret it.
My name is Kelly, and this is my husband, Ed, and we are debt-free. Yes.
Yeah! Woo!